for our younger viewers called Three Railway Engines, based on the stories by the Reverend Wilbert Awdry. Some of our listeners have already met Henry and Edward the little engine and Gordon the big one in their storybooks. Consequently, we are careful not to give them more than the minimum of adaptation necessary for their presentation by television. Once, an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. It went into a tunnel, but came off the track due to the rails being slippery. The engine's name was Henry. His driver and fireman argued with him, but he would not move. The rain will spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes, he said. The guard blew his whistle till he had no more breath and waved his flag till his arms ached. But Henry still stayed in the tunnel and blew steam at him. I'm not going to spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes for you, he said rudely. The passengers came and argued too, but Henry would not move. The fat director, who was on the train, told the guard to get a rope. "We will pull you out," he said, but Henry only blew steam at him and made him wet. They hooked the rope on and all pulled, except the fat director. "My doctor has forbidden me to pull," he said. They pulled and pulled, but still Henry stayed in the tunnel. Then they tried pushing him from the other end. The fat director said, 1, 2, 3, push! That did not help. "My doctor has forbidden me to push," he said. They pushed and pushed, but still Henry stayed in the tunnel. At last, another train came. The guard waved his red flag and stopped it. The 2 engine drivers, 2 firemen and 2 guards went and argued with Henry. "Look, it has stopped raining," they said. "Yes, but it will begin again soon," said Henry. "And what would become of my green paint with red stripes then?" So they brought another engine up and pushed and pushed. Puffed and pushed as hard as it ever could. Still Henry stayed in the tunnel. So they gave it up. They told Henry, "We shall leave you there for always and always." So they took up the old rails, built a wall in front of him, and cut a new tunnel. Now Henry can't get out of the tunnel, and he watches the trains rushing through the tunnel. He is very sad, because no one will ever see his lovely green paint with red stripes again. But I think he deserved it, don't you? Henry had no steam to answer. His fire had gone out. Soot and dust from the tunnel roof had spoiled his lovely green paint and red stripes. He was cold and unhappy and wanted to pull his trains too. Gordon always pulled the express. He was proud of being the only engine strong enough to do it. "You watch me, little Edward," he boasted. "Here's a splendid sight for you." And off he went with a peep, peep, and a great hissing of steam. Gordon can see Henry's tunnel in front. "In a minute," he thinks, "I'll whistle at Henry and rush out into the open again." He's almost there when crack! Whoosh! He was in a cloud of steam and going slower and slower. His driver stopped the train. has happened to me?" asked Gordon. "I feel so weak." "You've burst your safety valve," says the driver. "You can't pull the train anymore." "Oh dear," says Gordon. "We were going so nicely too. Look at Henry laughing at me." Gordon made a face at Henry and blew smoke at him. Everybody got out and came to see Gordon. Said the fat director. "I never liked these big engines, always going wrong. Send for another engine at once." The only engine left in the shed was James. "I'll come and try," he said. Gordon saw him coming. "That's no use," he said. "James can't pull an express train." They coupled Edward onto the express, and all was ready. James puffed and pulled and puffed, but he couldn't move to any place. "I told you so," said Gordon rudely. "Why not let Henry try?" "Yes," said the fat director, "I will." "Will you help to pull this train, Henry?" he asked. "Yes," said Henry, at once. So Gordon's driver and fireman lit his fire. Some plate layers broke down the wall and put back the rails. And when he had steam up, Henry puffed out. He was dirty, his boiler was black, and he was covered with cobwebs. "Oh, I'm so stiff! Oh, I'm so stiff!" he groaned. "You'd better have a run to ease those joints and find a turntable," said the fat director kindly. Gordon was still feeling weak. "I think it would be best if you started off for home now," said the fat director. It'll take you a long time because you'll only be able to go very slowly." So off went Gordon through the tunnel where Henry had been walled up. Henry came back feeling much better, and they put him in front. "Peep, peep," said Edward. "I'm ready." "Peep, peep, peep," said Henry. "So am I." "Pull hard, pull hard, pull hard," puffed Edward. "We'll do it, we'll do it, we'll do it," puffed Henry. "Pull hard, we'll do it. Pull hard, we'll do it. Pull hard, we'll do it," they puffed together. The heavy coaches jerked and began to move. Slowly at first, then faster and faster. "We've done it together, we've done it together, we've done it together," said Edward and Henry. All the passengers were excited. The fat director leaned out of the window to wave to Edward and Henry. The passengers all got out and said, "Thank you." All three engines are now great friends. Wasn't Henry pleased by his new coach? He is very proud of it, as all good engines are. But he doesn't mind the rain now because he knows that the best way to keep his paint nice is not to run in the tunnel, but to ask his driver to rub him down when the day's work is over.